the digital haze. Jake and Cody call the plays. Blood on the canvas, sweat in the air. Survivor Series chaos everywhere. War games breaking the walls. Steel cages and battle calls. Into somewhere we dive into the fire. Jake and Cody light the pyre. Into somewhere chaos to review. War games screaming. What's next to do? Bodies collide like thunder's wrath. Tables shatter in the aftermath. Heroes rise, villains take their fall. WWE writes it all on the wall. Ladders crash, chairs collide. Every move they can't hide. Into somewhere we dive into the fire. Jake and Cody light the pyre. Into somewhere chaos to review. War games screaming. What's next to do? War games!
Spotlights gleam, the ring awaits. Echo chants through heavy gates. Jake and Cody, voices arise. Futures drawn in wrestling skies. Deadline looms, the stage is set. Predictions carved, no room for regret. Into somewhere weekly, where stories collide. Heroes and villains, no place to hide. Next deadline, the battle is near. Are you in this machine? Flickering face on a glowing screen. Into somewhere we all go, lost in the static overflow. Voices scream, we need to know. Into somewhere we all go. Glitching signals breaking through. Truth or fiction, who are you? Mask on mask, it's all review. The crowd decides the false and true. False and true.
elimination chamber. Steel cage set, it's cutthroat behavior. Just Jake on the mic.
I'm hearing like 7 of it.
Review game so tight, call it YouTube home.
In the summer, where we breaking it down. What's going on? It's still a bob. Reviewing like a beast, no one does it clever. Seen it through elbows, walk through shade. Oh, I am way too high for this. Into somewhere update. How we doing? Haven't slept in 2.5 days. That's what's up. Hopefully we're doing well. My God. Intro longer than my REM sleep. Yeah, I gotta trim that down a little bit. It's like a minute too long. But that song is a banger too. I worked on that one like... Hopefully we're doing well. I got the one, the only Mr. Cody Onidi 316 with us.
What is going on? You said that I have to work double duty today because I missed the NXT review yesterday. So
yeah,
here I am now.
And you're not getting double time. Sucks, doesn't it?
I'm not.
Like a beast, no one does it clever. I think that's still the best one I ever made. What's
Wait,
up,
people
buddy?
get paid for going on your show?
Not us. People can become members, though. They can go ahead and support the stream. So I'm currently in the void of time and space, where I usually channel my thoughts and control all. But for some reason, like the
membership
white balance is off. So.
Little bonus perks that you'll get, but we're not a channel that will. You can only watch this and this and that and that if you're a member.
No, that's not.
Everything is free for all. We don't intend to make money here. It's just like
it's
a bonus if you do it. Like. Yeah, you can do it if you do, but don't feel obligated.
You get little perks. Like everybody still gets to play, but you get priority. So go ahead and join us when we do, group predictions and games and whatnot. Gonna go ahead and test it out. So
videos, live streams, the whole 9 yards.
All of it.
Free to
all of it. Just little by little. I need to look less pale, but I think I just look pale. I think that's just what it is. So we'll see. I think we've generated like $5 in revenue. What we need now is this. Watch hours. That's right. We need people to keep watching. We'll hit that next metric soon enough. That'll be great. I think we're working our ways there. I should probably keep the stream thing open, but we're gonna work through my mental anguish. You've gone ahead and had a bit of a day online, huh? On Twitter.
Yeah, man.
We've gone ahead and seen some people angry, and I know you're one that really hates false accusations and then apt comparisons. So, it's funny because they put out the Royal Rumble poster. What would be dramatic about that? See, we got to continue to grow.
There should be nothing wrong here.
We got enough subs. We just need a little more watch time. Shorts, you need like 10 million views, which is insane, but we're getting there. See? Yeah, shorts? No. And it counts really weird too. So it only counts certain views. I guess if people don't play it all the way through, whatever. There's a bunch of ways for them to try and, go ahead and screw you over. Should I say you over, right? Right?
Yeah. So if I might change my Twitter name in general, like I'll leave it the same for now, but like I think I'm done like just supporting Live in general because like we found like tweets like because we made an ice joke, like not even that bad. It was like ice in a drink, then we referenced it to Dominic somehow. It was a little funny joke. But that was bad. She got sent to it and she's like, yeah, that's bad. But she admitted the other day at meet and greet that she does see her fans' tweets. So someone posted something about like Charlie Kirk, right? And that being a pain in the neck. When
like just a lot of not so great stuff like that. And
so, what we want to know.
It all started. Let's allow the viewers, because like I said, if you're not of the right mindset, you're not going to be kept around, bud, and that's kind of been proven here. And this is something I had to learn when I was a bit of a stand for the one and only Fergal Devitt Finn Balor. When the Balor Club for Everybody debacle on Twitter started, and I got destroyed over that. So see, poster, no drama
Nothing
here.
Wrong here, right?
But Liv is next to. That rapist and that terrible sexual pest and a right?
Apparently so. For like,
I mean, I am not a Lesnar fan, of course, but
I don't hate.
this
Lesnar
is crazy.
either. I don't-
Yeah, I mean, this is crazy. It is. So we.
Do you mind Lesnar on TV though? Or
No, I mean,
not
he
bother
was
you?
cleared of any wrongdoing. And like I said before on Twitter, like you haven't asked for a few piss videos here and there too, right? Right.
Wait,
We
you
all
did?
have. I mean, any event. So they basically start with, telling Libs to get away from the freak. And somebody made a great comparison. They're like, oh, we'll get him away from the drug trafficker. Like, essentially, Lesnar was never charged. There's no, and people were calling him a predator, a sex pest, a rapist, all these terrible terms. So the thing here was that this was the joke, like the
Yeah, I gave
comparison.
that the
She's a
joke.
drug trafficker because she got wrongly charged. So this becomes, and we open the floodgates. So see, your favorite, is getting arrested, blah, 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 blah. So I tried to say that, like, hey, it's the joke, but I got told that I don't respect boundaries. So then I liked, retweeted, and followed them
Because
immediately.
Liv Morgan hates when people bring that up. But I have a video if you want to share it.
I look a little more alive. Yeah.
You know that video I sent you? Can we play that or no?
Can we? I don't know. Like, we can see it here really quick. It's just that I don't know if we can make it any bigger. Hold on. Let's go ahead and do it this way. I'm good at doxing everybody, but let's go ahead and. That's gonna be dirty. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ, Liv, blow out the eardrums. In front of Logan, it's funny, but anybody else
I thought
brings
she
it up,
hated it.
they got kicked out of her meet and greet. You said, it was like just
Yeah,
for wearing a shirt.
remember.
So I mean, it's sad state of affairs, my friend. And point being is that you've gone out of your way for many years at this point, being a loyal and regular follower. There we go. Volume should be better. And unfortunately, that's just not what matters at this point. If you don't have the right mindset, unfortunately, you're just not with it. I'm working on the YouTube thing. I'm just terrible at it, but we're getting there. We're on the shorts page.
I even
That's where
understood
it's
the
at.
comparison. I understand. That person wasn't even trying to throw shit at Liv's arrest. No one was saying Liv is guilty either. They were like, okay, then. It was just like I can do it too because she was named in a drug charge, right?
Yeah,
So you can just because
the truth,
she's named
the
in
truth could be
a document for a drug charge probably multiple times.
Yeah, and that
means she's
the point we were trying to make there, and they missed the point of the joke. So it was unfortunate, but that's how that cookie crumbled. Yeah. There we go.
But yeah,
better there too.
they can go ahead and they can go ahead and celebrate and mock the deaths of Hogan.
Yeah, Glass House, meet Stone. Exactly. I mean, the one, the only, the brother. MTB knows. Thank you, Paul, Cody, Ray, and to all you guys for being here, hanging out. I saw Kratos before as well. Yeah, it's like I love CM Punk, but him as a person has nothing to do with the wrestler, the character, everything he portrays. That's Punk.
But do we need to show the contradictory here?
Hold on. The fuck do you think you're doing on the Christmas tree? I wish I could show this. He's got the guiltiest face. I'm going to send you a video really quick. Oh, he slinked back off the tree now, but Milo is trying to open and steal more presents, huh? He slinked back off of it. He has the guiltiest face in the world. What are you doing? Are you trying to steal and open presents? Santa's not going to be happy. You got to be a good boy. Yeah, I mean, he's sorry, it's looking at me. He's got that look. He's got those. puppy eyes. He's trying to play it off like he's innocent, but I know what he's doing. He's up to no good. This might be a little loud at first.
Trying to open and steal more presents, huh? He slinked back off of it. He has the guiltiest face in the world. What are you doing, huh?
I know what you're up to.
Steal and open presents? Santa's not going to be happy.
Is this what you want?
You gotta be a good boy.
He likes the farting Santa ornament, I think. Is that what you want? It'll suffice. Granted, we're waiting for Santa here, but Milo's excited for Christmas. Sorry, back to your point. I'm high and he interrupted my
I sent you the other video. Like I know people say Liv is nice, but this just shows the fakeness of these wrestlers. I sent you a short up there, like Liv Morgan shuts down fan at meet and greet for wearing the mugshot shirt that she laughed Logan Paul about that she needed to see it twice.
Mm-hmm. Had the shirt, mugshot, autograph, and see you. Goodbye. Thank you for paying. You don't get a refund. Like,
yep.
I'm sure it wasn't meant to be cruel. They're like, she laughs at it with Logan. So like, oh, she finds it funny. So I want her to sign it. Yeah. I don't see the harm in that, honestly. Like that. I failed to see why it needs to be as such. But you like my hair here? I told it to turn me into a news anchor. Huh? All my shitty AI thumbnails that I think are fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
In a somewhere update.
If we're gonna do it, at least you do it a little bit.
I said,
at least you
look like
good,
a smarmy badass broadcaster, and it's like, nope. But we'll do that. I was like, all right, but just I need hair. If you're not gonna make me have a gigantic, then at least let me have hair.
When I said make you look like a douchebag, it gave a thumbnail for someone else's shit. And you said that's not me.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. I mean, not I.
Speaking about chillness, why does Cena sound like a robot on like every other interview? But when he was on Joe Rogan, he sounded like he was actually authentic with them. What's with that?
So,
why does he sound robotic everywhere else?
This comes on the heels of this announcement yesterday, which I thought was pretty cool. DC is throwing a free fan fest for WWE fans to bid farewell to the legend John Cena ahead of his final match. So, food trucks featuring local DC favorites, exclusive Fanatics official merch, a sign-making station, video booths, create your own custom farewell messages, John Cena lookalike contest, live music, entertainment. The party continues with Saturday night main event. So that's pretty cool. Registration is free, but required while spots and supplies last. I'm sure that's already out of there. But granted, fun that they're doing that for fans. John Cena is, yeah, exactly. He's an actor. He's seen one way when he's being like that preachy kind of like time is a valuable thing. It's a slippy,
like how it'll sound like
sloppy
Chris
narrative.
Van Vliet.
Yeah, so he's always a different person. With Rogan, he's swearing. With Van Vliet, he's still like proper. Like everybody, he knows his role and he does as follows. So because
Joe Rogan, he knew he had to be more
edgy and swear, and that's the quotes that got released, calling his dad a fuck.
He didn't talk like a robot there.
And it's funny, like, he knew what would trend and I'm going to reply about my dad. I'm going to call him a fuck. Everybody hears about it. La-di-da. Here's the thing. John really is, day and night, two different people. You have lawyer, a leader of the company. I am here to elevate everyone and show you the future. And then you have confessions from David Otunga.
Wait, so you're saying that you're telling me, like, all these wrestlers, a lot of them put on a fake act on camera in their meet and greets, etc., and they're assholes off camera, like entitled assholes?
Yeah.
What, you're telling me this is a thing?
That
No.
is a thing. Hey, it's the birthday girl, Liz. What's going on? We'll be celebrating tonight in her Twitch chat, 8 p.m. Make sure you go ahead and head there, twitch.tv/DJAnime2016. We're going to be celebrating her birthday, having a great time. So everybody in the chat, make sure you tell DJ Anime that. Happy birthday. Yeah, Alexa, you know, that's what it is. You know, everybody's a one way with the PR side. They give them, you know, acting and PR classes. They teach them how to present themselves one way, and that's the character. And that's why I try to not infantilize the wrestlers so much. Like, I'm not always crazy about, I need, you know, I like the idea with the autograph stuff.
I made that mistake.
Well, there's got to be, you can have that time. No, but you were having fun with it too. It was
ruined. So
it was fun. It was captivating for you, what you needed at that time, and try and take it as a life lesson. In the end, you saw that your intent doesn't always matter. It really is people's opinions at the end of the day.
So,
and
like it's just going to be like, okay, they showed up to my meet and greet, you didn't, so they're going to get the.
Javon is a perfect example. The reason why people are getting behind him is because he's not been in the system at, you know, any point beforehand. He's so young that he is authentic. He hasn't had the media training that we've seen him continually improve and grow.
His rants on Twitter.
And
remember with Tony Khan calling him a coke addict?
You know, he's gotten through some crazy stuff, and
Did
Javon
WWE
is
get mad at him for that?
fantastic
I know
example.
I'm rambling on.
They weren't thrilled, but it wasn't like the biggest of issues, I guess.
They probably didn't really.
Javon is just a damn good case study, though. Yeah, it was more of like a hey, learn from this type thing, I guess. But still, the point is, Cena. You know, we're hearing David Otunga. Is it opportunistic of him to speak now? Absolutely. Yeah. But I also think, honest to God, he said, I didn't know if I would ever be able to tell this story. I can now. Why can he? Because now John's going to be out of the business and can't really affect him anymore. If he ever goes back or he does anything, John can't keep him from talking and being. And you get what I'm saying? So he was always afraid.
He was not going to impact John Cena. People already.
It won't impact Cena, but if he finally spoke his truth, his narrative, whatever you believe, and it's all been backed up. The people have replied with other stories and examples, and John freaking out over nothing. We always heard about the Husky Harris one, and that's why he got sent back to FCW. And Baron Corbin was so afraid, and it was because of the Harris
flipped
one.
out on Baron Corbin on a SmackDown, right?
Yeah, and he flipped out on Otunga. And if you actually watch the clip, Otunga is 110% right. I wish I could play it. WWE allows some people to post full matches. And if I even try and look in the direction, maybe we just
private the stream afterwards, or do you want this up? Like maybe we can just.
No, we're leaving this up. We need the watch time, God.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Come on.
Why'd you fucking me? I wasn't.
Why are you fucking me, huh? Why are you trying to me over here? Entertain the crowd. I'll be back in a second. I'm sorry. I'm being unprofessional. Hold on. I got a phone call I got to take.
So my take with this is David Otunga. I do think he is trying to be an attention seeker a little bit here, because I think that you could have done this any other time. I know that like he's going to be out of the business soon, so it's going to be like, yeah, no, it's not going to affect anyone, so I'm good to speak on it. But he's had all these years. He's been out of WWE since what, like 2018,
thank you for getting the drugs.
19,
I love you.
2020. So I think he is trying to seek attention. Like where he sees fit. All right, it's Cena's final week in WWE and wrestling and whatever. So let me strike now with this to get attention.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but I do at the same time believe everything David Otunga said.
Yeah. No, I really do believe that David Otunga as well. I do see it from both sides, but the problem is John got to be an unruly asshole. Sorry, that was like 2 kilos of a deal. If I didn't take that, that would have been bad. You don't want to owe Pablo money. But so wait, why you're not getting paid? So anyway, we go ahead.
Hey, we see my bank.
Don't worry about it. I needed the money. We'll figure it out.
God,
we're making money now. We're partnered, right? Right?
Yay! Yeah, that's true.
This stream made
Ooh, how much did it make?
$0.
Oh, you have to start somewhere.
Oh, it's early though. You know.
Yeah. But how do I get that
Otunga,
$500,000?
his ex, on the other hand, yeah, Jennifer Hudson screwed him over very bad, and she made him leave the business with how the alimony and child support and she was the real income earner. But if he kept the job, it would have been impossible. And plus,
Well, when did they
he wanted
divorce?
to
Because he
be more in
became
his
a
kid's life.
commentator, right?
I think it was. I'll have to double check. I'll look it up. But they
Is this reason why he became a commentator at first?
That's a good question. You know, let's. He was divorced in 2018. Okay, that's when it was finalized. They separated 2017. David Otunga. Let's see, commentary. Let's see. We'll do the Google AI thing and find out, right? David Otunga, commentary. Let's see here.
He was commentating on what, Raw or SmackDown in like beginning of that.
Yeah, I want to say 2016, maybe. So I'm not. Maybe that was around the time of the separation. Then
to commentary.
So maybe then, yeah. I'm assuming.
Yeah, that sounds like a perfect timing, huh?
Yeah. And they always said like his Harvard degree, you know. But he went ahead and he put out the story saying that, you know, First John was an ass and, you know, a bit of like a disregard. He threw him out of the locker room immediately because they didn't view him as being, you know, worthy, just like the Miz dealt with and all this stuff. And
so
that's
did the Miz get kicked out by Cena?
Yes, but Cena did not go ahead and no, he got kicked out by Benoit, I thought, right? Wasn't it?
The Miz did?
Eating chicken over somebody's bag. Wasn't that the story? I forget. I'm terrible with this.
Yeah, because I don't know if that would happen with Miz, because I think Cena liked the Miz, right?
Yeah, basically. I don't think it was Cena, but Cena went ahead and did kick Otunga out, and he went ahead and by JBL, that's who it was. Okay, I thought it was some guy Quispin. Yes, no, we laugh, but there is a different side to Cena, and he blew up on people because Vince allowed him to. You know, like The Undertaker, when he went off on somebody at one point, Vince went and told him, like, hey, don't do that again, kind of thing. Do you feel good? Do you feel big about it? Do you feel like that was worth it? And Undertaker learned, as where he made Cena into this monster because Cena was the last star that he really put everything into. And we know what happened with the Nexus. We know what happened.
The reason why he let Cena do it over-under, was Cena a bigger money maker for WWE than Taker?
Yeah. So
would you say that or no?
Probably.
Because why would Vince confront Taker about it, but not Cena?
Because him and Taker had a different relationship. John was more of like a son to Cena, it seems like, with a father role. And it seemed more like JBL, you know, was the distant uncle that was a drunk that nobody liked, that beat everybody in the back. You know, like it makes sense. Yeah, no, it was JBL that threw him. Didn't Cena get JBL's or JTD's sunglasses sales canceled? Something like that. There's a lot of stories where if Cena saw other people excelling, he wanted to take that gimmick with him. Or like just things of that nature. Even when like Hornswoggle was hot, I guess he, you know, when he requested to do this stuff with him because he wanted it, you know, to rub off and get that aura in. They hurt themselves because they went PG at the same time. So they pushed him into Nickelodeon and into, so the younger kids, yes, loved John, but the adults watching wrestling regularly were like, what the hell is this? This is not good. This is not entertaining.
Corporate Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like before Cena turned all corporate Hollywood, I know like Vince would want the wrestlers to travel in like nice attire, kind of. Like I heard, but like so CM Punk just dressed in normal street clothes, t-shirt, shorts. And so did Cena, and they said something to Punk. Then Punk was like, "But John's doing it." Then Undertaker told him, "But you're not John."
Yeah, I mean,
so
yeah.
Cena's just had all these special privileges, I guess. So I do believe all this. What else did he say though?
Just Otunga. that
Yeah.
Cena had multiple times flipped out on him, belittling him. You know, you shouldn't be here, like flipping out in the ring, screaming at him while they're live on Raw and whatever. You know, he's like, he was nice when Jennifer
Embarrassing and
Hudson was
fucking-
around. He was real polite and wants to, you know, oh, come meet me. Yes, it's nice to meet you. Even though he just threw him out of the locker room, like, oh, because she's Academy Award winning, Oscar, Grammy, whatever shit, you know, all of it. It just the whole thing where you could see
Do
the
you think
two
Cena's like this
sides to
anymore, or
John.
is he
Oh,
mature now?
absolutely. No, we got a peek, as you brought up earlier, with the Total Bellas side of stuff.
Yeah.
And Total Divas, whatever one was the house rules. I think it was Total Bellas, but Total Divas got more into it. That might have been the house rules with all of it, but still, like, you saw how controlling and it almost not.
So
I don't believe
he
he's
doesn't-
abusive, but I can see him screaming and yell, like flipping out easily.
He doesn't flip
you know?
out at people now because he's not there enough to care, you think? Or
No, I think he has his priorities different, and he also knows that if he like, it's a different time now. It's a social media age, so more people could film that, or audio could get out, or he doesn't want to ruin his image either. So I think he has more control because he has more power as well. It's not that like he's some evil mastermind. I just think that he has better self-control now, and he's also learned a lot of life lessons. He's not on the road where he feels like he's this general leading the locker room and he has to be fucking drunk but tough, and we need to do everything in our power.
But the thing about leading the
keep
locker
us
room
strong.
is a lot of them said that Cena was never in the locker room. Like WWE
He was on
gave
his
him
own bus. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like it was bullshit. He wasn't one of the guys. He would have people ride with him, and then they would have to keep up with his drinking, which was insane. That's why Alex Riley and John started their rivalry.
He had rules with his bus. If you're gonna ride with me, I'm leaving at 10 p.m. 10 a.m. If you're out there at 10:01 a.m. 1 a.m. I think it was on Joe Rogan's podcast. He said that.
Yeah.
Like so, it's basically Cena kind of I think admitted to it in a way.
Yeah.
He was like.
I mean,
like,
there's a lot of good to John. I'm not taking that away from him whatsoever. The Make-A-Wish record-breaking, world record-breaking. I mean, this guy has done a lot of good for a lot of people, and he's inspired millions and millions more. But there are different sides to Cena, and it is interesting to hear these stories coming out over and over now of wrestlers being like, yeah, it's not good. It's not great. And he flipped out on me. He flipped out on this way. Like everybody in the Nexus was basically like, yeah, no, he would go. John Cena even admits he came out and he said, I used to ruffle feathers backstage. He said it on Joe Rogan. He's like, I never followed dress code. He said I was saying disrespectful shit about my peers. He said I did it my own way. I was kind of ruffling feathers backstage intentionally, or I was just taking big swings because I was going to fucking get fired anyways. He said the alternative was lose my job, because he had this and that was his mindset with Thugonomics, and he kept it. And then he just got more famous, but he always had that fuck it kind of mindset with the backstage. Yeah. And he just kept swinging. And he said, now I don't have to worry about keeping my job. I just have to keep my spot. There's noise out there.
Sense.
You got to give him another match. So it's one more match at a time. One more. Now that there is only one more match. Riley originally said that he went ahead and couldn't keep up with John's drinking, said to John, he's got to slow down. I'm hungover the next day. I can't do the TV that we got to do for like SmackDowns and stuff. John took offense to this. And then from there, pretty much tanked his career as he talked to anybody he could backstage. Freddie Prinze Jr.
I don't think Cena's hiding this.
No,
I don't think Cena's hiding because on Joe Rogan's show,
he's
said
honest about
he
it.
had rules if people traveled with him.
Yeah, I mean he's mentioned these things throughout the years, but there's many evolutions and cycles and sides.
So you think it's the same thing with him and Alex Riley? Because Vince liked Alex Riley.
Yeah.
So like what he did with Otunga, like
yeah. I think there's levels to it, but then John had control. He had power, and he knew it. They said that John Cena was chaos to deal with at times, and I can certainly see that.
So do you think it's a lie where he's like, oh, I never push it. It's like whatever they
he
want.
didn't-
I don't
he
care.
was
Do you
like,
think
yeah,
he pushed his narrative?
I think he made sure he kept his spot, and that is what brought about the Super Cena stuff. And he did that, I think, by always not just buying into the gimmick himself, but also being that he had direct access to Vince at all times. You know, Vince would be like, "Oh, you're going to lose tonight," and he's like, "I don't think that works because think about this." And yeah, we got to send the kid home happy. It's SummerSlam. You're right. You're right. What?
Then Edge and Jericho, I think we're saying.
The
Dude,
Nexus destroyed. What was it? How many legends along? They attacked Bret Hart,
Vince. They attacked,
Vince. They attacked Ricky Steamboat, right? And then he had a goddamn aneurysm.
I know different levels of
or
legend,
stroke,
but like
whatever it was. Poor guy.
They would,
Still,
I think Jerry Lawler was one of them.
all of this momentum, all of this heat. They're getting massive pops everywhere. Got to send the kids home happy, right?
Yeah. I remember this because Edge, I think, told this story, right? Where, and Jericho, I think, also said it. Like, they were trying to tell Cena, dude, this is a mistake. We need to let them win. Because I think Edge and Jericho told Vince, you're wrong about this. Like,
yeah, I mean, people going over
Vince
why
like,
was John
why?
hated, and this is why, you know.
Then, so I think Vince left it up to Cena basically, and then Cena was like, whatever the boss wants, right? Because Edge and Jericho said this is not how it should go down. So then Vince, I remember Jericho's story. Then Vince was like, okay, let's get Cena's take then, if this is what you guys think. And then Cena said, well, Vince said, let's let everyone go home happy. That's what we'll do. And then after the match, Edge and Jericho said, Cena said to them after, oh my God, you guys are right.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they got the reaction that they wanted.
As real as Cena was supposed to feel, he was very one-dimensional. He was Captain America, the morally do-gooder.
But sometimes he would call himself the underdog.
But then he would, he would come out with things, and he'd be a little uncouth. But then he'd do the Nickelodeon shows and be more with kids again. So it was like, is he a child's entertainer? Is he a wrestler? Like it had this weird.
Because he was rumored to do like, I think he auditioned for the Blues Clues reboot or something. Remember that? If you remember, I heard like on TMZ or whatever this article, like Cena.
I don't even know what you're talking about. The only thing.
Oh, you don't?
No, the only thing I can think of comes to mind for me. I mean, Blue. No, I know Cody's Clues.
Oh, that's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Cody's.
Yeah. So. Sorry, but granted, I could see Cena wanting to be that children's entertainer, and God damn it,
are we sure?
Yeah,
are we sure that there's not.
He got the "Are you smart?" in the fifth grader. Yes, and we know that's all. No. You know, Cody. It's a Cody's Clues.
I got this letter in the mail.
Yes,
Nickelodeon. They said Nick Jr. has a show called Blues Clues, and we are stealing their stick here. And they said they're going to sue us for $50 million.
So
what do I do?
Here's the thing. When they contacted me, I said, "No habla inglés, Mr. Cody. You need Mr. Cody. See." And then I said, "Mr. Cody," and then I gave him your address, and then I hung up.
Oh Jesus! So what do I say?
Just pay.
What do I do with this paper?
Pay the fine. You'll be fine. It's just a little copyright.
I don't have that kind of
infringement.
money.
We'll figure it out. All right. Nickelodeon.
So every time you,
they got their own problems. After that documentary came out, they don't have time to worry about us. All right.
Yeah, that's true. With who? What's that fucking guy's name? Dan Schneider or whatever, right?
Yeah, we both had that epiphany moment. Nah! What the hell's that file's name? The updated card for John Cena. Farewell,
which is crazy.
Match.
Someone like that you can call that too, because he did that with child actors. And Brock Lesnar just asked for a piss video. So why are we comparing these two men?
Right. Like you guys haven't asked for some videos. Jesus. Come
wait,
on.
again, you've asked for one?
Dude, I'm telling you, you're missing out. So Saturday night's main event is looking better and better. Now we've got Leon Slater and Javon Evans on the card taking on AJ and Dragon Lee for the tag titles.
AJ Lee?
Yes. Then we have Bailey and the Soul Snatcher herself, Soul Ruka.
The Soul Snatcher, because I think it could come out
She's
of
got her
anywhere.
whole out there. And then
Oh, Jesus.
Cody's taking on Oba friggin' Femi. Holy bug.
Wait,
Should
who are
be
AJ
good.
Lee taking on again?
Taking on Javon Evans and Leon Slater,
Okay,
the
yeah,
X
that's
Division
right.
champ.
Oh, that's gonna,
Get bouncy.
that's gonna fucking,
That's gonna slap.
that's gonna.
That's gonna be
Oh,
badass.
man. So Cena's not main
Dynamite.
eventing, right?
No, Cena's opening against the Ring
So
General.
I'm guessing Cody and
No.
Oba are main eventing.
That's my German knowledge. Yeah, no. The Ring General Gunther is going to be opening the show technically. Then Cena will come
So,
out.
How
How about that? How
many
about them
people do you
apples?
think until then are going to try to convince Cena to main event? How many of them are going to try to tell him?
It's set
needs to
already,
main
so it's not going to happen. But they do want him to
That's a mistake.
get what he wants, and he wants to open
Are
the
they gonna-
show.
he said he's going to be out there all
just
night.
pay it forward.
So if Cody Rhodes is main eventing, he's going to call him back out there, isn't he? Saying you're not leaving without us
I hope.
getting a.
Hopefully they play that.
Yeah.
You know, that really should be the point. But
Cody Rhodes should be like, no. This isn't about me. Even if Cody Rhodes wins, saying Cena, get back out here, right?
yeah,
Something like.
I could see that happening. And this is after he visited Bailey's school. Now she's taking on Soul Ruka. You know, she's got her Lodestone women's class that are learning. You know, John does do a lot of good, like I said, but it's interesting seeing the multiple sides of him. This card, he should be the main event, but hey, at least they're doing something.
Like it's actually a mistake. I don't like how he's not.
I at least appreciate
I
the
fear-
sentiment. He
like,
wants
I
to
get
make
that, but like
the
the
other
general
matches
audience,
the future. He's
the general
leaving.
audience.
This is it. So he wants to be not the, you know, the conclusion, but he wants to be this the initial send off, so that the rest of the way could be paved beyond him. He's
Do you
convinced
think-
everyone will forget him by the Rumble. So
How many? That probably true though. Like no offense to Cena, but they're
The way
gonna
the
forget about the
machine
retirement
moves.
by the yeah.
yeah,
So, but the issue is like, how many people tune out because a lot of people are probably watching this strictly for Cena.
I'm not sure. You know, honestly, at this point,
The ratings are gonna drop big. You know.
I think it's going to be pretty decent. I think they're probably going to get over like 3 million, more than likely, for the Peacock thing. I mean, it'd be good if it does some, you know, buku number, but
Do you think a lot of people tune out after his match? Like, turn it off?
I think a good portion will probably stay tuned, but you'll see a drop off. It'll be significant, but probably not massive. Like maybe like a quarter. That's my guess. That's my ratings knowledge, sir. All about the numbers. How do you feel
All about
about
the numbers.
the fact that Cody and Drew are set to continue with another match taking place very soon, likely at the Rumble? Yeah, I'm kind of over it. You know,
I really don't give a shit about that anymore. They should have had Drew McIntyre win it at that last Saturday night. But
he's
then,
defeated him
or
multiple
even
times.
WrestlePalooza. They should have done that.
And then Cody barely acknowledged him in the cage for War Games. Like it was like almost like forgotten that he was even in there. He basically was
Yeah,
saying,
like-
I'm helping my friends, instead of being like, I'm in here to take out my rival.
Which, if you're gonna add Cody and Drew, they did that backwards, by the way. Paul Heyman makes a deal with Drew McIntyre first, and Cody Rhodes is like, "Oh, he's going in there. I want to get my licking on him still." So, then Cody Rhodes helps his friends. That would have made more sense if Drew McIntyre was announced first.
Yeah. I mean, it's all leading to Cody and Roman. Sounds like Cody Boers with that one. I have no desire to see the WrestleMania 39 and 40 rematch again. Part 3. Oh, they're 1-1 though. They got. I don't care. It's not. I honestly don't see how Roman is the top paid star. I understand his position, but how he's there still baffles me. Like, he got to do less and less while getting over more and more. I'm going to appear less, I'm going to wrestle less, and I'm going to continue to hold these belts and break records because not only does the story demand it, but we want to set new precedents and standards. And whoever went over at 40, it was going to be massive regardless if it wasn't finishing the story or not. Did that add an amazing element to it? Sure. But I still think they probably could have even done a little better. Granted, him and Roman again just doesn't feel interesting. Drew's, leaving to go do the Highlander remake. So now basically he wasn't needed yet. So he's back again. He's going to do this and then he'll leave. So that's why, again, Drew will not go over. It sucks. It's a planned thing.
So what's the fucking point of this?
Just to have another match to fill in time before Roman.
And I'm sick of
watch Roman Reigns win the Rumble.
Too.
They're gonna. It's in Saudi. What if they have Roman win the Rumble?
Fuck. I don't fucking care.
I mean, what do you think about that?
Fan base pushed me. You know what? Speaking about Rumbles, I hope Rhea Ripley wins the Rumble now. Just a fucking.
How dare you? I thought you were a Liv fan. They have confirmed people for the Rumble already. So everybody on the poster.
I'm done with that bullshit.
We got CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Jey Uso, Dominic Mysterio, Gunther. And then for the women so far confirmed is Liv, Becky, Maxine, Tiffany Stratton, Stephanie Berger, and supposedly Nikki Bella, but we'll see. And we have a little Nikki news we'll get to shortly. But the match card itself is a mystery. You think Jericho's going to be in the Rumble, or you think he returns at the January 5th show? Well, if that news...
That's another one. That's another one. Speaking about people like Lesnar, that's another one I was excited about Jericho returning. And then they all DM me saying, fuck you, you're supporting a rapist and all that.
Yes.
He's a sex trafficker and all that. But, same shit. I got blamed for excited for Jericho back in WWE, and they said they called him all the same things. Yeah. What did Jericho do?
Cody, I mean, they had, if you're going to talk about the tag titles in 2013 and go back, but I'm talking about with this set of Roman being a heel, this rivalry. I'm not counting night 1 of Mania 40 because that would bring him up as well. So Jericho's supposedly back for that anniversary show that you just brought up. And it's interesting that you mentioned that because now we're hearing that there's going to be multiple big call-ups, thank Christ, from NXT.
So this is going to be treated like a mini PLE.
Maybe that's why they had Ricky Saints lose the title, and now they're going to give the title to Javon Evans? Oh, New Year's Evil. Javon Evans going ahead and taking on...
who should be called up first, Javon or Oba? I think they're both ready.
Yeah,
honestly.
I think I would bring them both up. There's so many people in NXT that has been there. Honestly? Even Tony I don't think D Raw being there is kind of a questionable thing at this point. Like
but Tony D in the Vision.
People were not crazy about that for sure with the ending being Tony D. So right now we know Obafemi and Javon, and we have JC Jane taking on Kendall Gray because those were the 2 Iron Survivor Challenge winners. We saw NXT Heatwave. They went 1-on-1, Javon and Obafemi. Obafemi defeated Evans, retained the title there. They had the triple threat before that. So can Javon finally topple Obafemi? We'll see. Ooh. We'll be talking about New Year's Evil, but he's going to topple him. Right?
Wow.
Topple, straddle. I'm telling you. So, NXT was a lot of fun this weekend. I gave it an 8 out of 10. I don't know if you have any immediate thoughts putting you on the spot, but overall, the women's Iron Survivor was my favorite. The men's was really damn good. They are excellent at time management and getting things in when they need to. Both endings happening right before the bell is fantastically well done.
Yeah. The women's one kicked ass.
The women's
by
one
the way,
was definitely far superior, but not like miles ahead. Like but damn good.
all those gimmick matches, main roster and NXT, for the most part, women usually tend to do better in the gimmick matches.
Yeah, I was shocked to see Tony D. I was not expecting that whatsoever. Unfortunately, I was really sick Saturday night, so Sunday morning, by the time I got into it, I had seen that part already with the reveal, so it didn't get the full effect. But I was like, I don't know how I feel about Tony D.
Yeah.
He throws down the hat, but I was like, I was done with you. I thought you got killed. I thought Tony Soprano'd you. I thought that was the whole, because I guess now they just got rid of the mafia gimmick. It seems.
That's what it seems like to me as well. I thought you wanted Tony D in the Vision.
Yeah, he would be a good fit as a straight enforcer, not the mob guy, but I'm not so sure what they're doing with him, and it feels like
am I crazy for saying that? Call up like Oba, Javon, call up Jordan Grace, like call up Blake Monroe and ship them all over to SmackDown. I think SmackDown needs it.
SmackDown needs a lot of help because there are a lot. I didn't realize how many strong names there are on Raw. Like when you really go down the list, and it's like, oh shit, there are quite a few big names and people. Certainly. So Dominic Mysterio, CM Punk, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, so on. Sol Ruka should be called up at this point. Zarya, I don't know, because we haven't gotten a lot because she's been Sol's friend with most of this. It feels like she's gotten some small victories, but anything that was like, oh yeah, this is great. She never got to be that raging badass that she was before that people wanted to see in NXT. She debuted as like a monster coming from, hell to end times and bring about the apocalypse with this crazy song and intro and Tron image. And you're like, oh my God, she comes out with the big red fucking, yeah, badass. And then she becomes Sol's friend. Granted. So, Kalani did really good, but Kendall Gray winning was a huge crowd pleasing moment. It feels like they're finally getting on the idea of like, hey, let's start elevating other people and making more talent, because the women's side, Kalani Jordan can be moved up. Sol Ruka, like I said, Lola Vice, Jordan Grace.
Send them all over to SmackDown.
Yeah.
Again, I'm sorry, but I don't think the Raw division needs it. You see how polar opposite Raw's women's division is compared to the SmackDown.
Yeah. Oh, when we talked about it too, our favorites, people can still go back and check out. We talked about how we like people as face or heels. We went through both the Raw and SmackDown roster. So, the Tatum and Izzy Dame match, I was wrong about saying that Tatum would win, because now I see like Izzy had to win there. I get it. That's how they've been working.
Do you have your happy pills? Guys, watch this. So like when we said that Liv Morgan will eventually be a face.
Yeah. Yeah, I got yelled at for it. Yeah.
I thought it upsets you a little sometimes, does it? Or you're over it now a little?
Listen, I'm not going to freak out and snapping. So, yep.
Wow, Dr. Shelby taught you well, huh?
She's going to stay a heel.
Uh-oh. You okay?
Don't
Sorry.
be fucking stupid, Cody. You know this, Cody.
Oh no, you're gonna tell her, aren't you? I said she's gonna be at. Who are you texting over there?
I'm telling her now.
Cody said you're gonna be a. And then you're showing her all my social medias again just to make sure she's got me ever.
Sent. There you go.
Oh. Well, what did you say? You
don't mess with the bull or get the horns.
You put my words in the correct context, right? Can you read out how you interpreted it to her?
Cody said that you're a stupid, lying that doesn't deserve to have any success, fame, or happiness, especially in your personal life, and he hopes that you're miserable forever and ever, you dirty.
You translated all that from me saying she's going to be a face?
I knew your intent.
Okay.
Intent matters. Murder 2 to murder 1. I'll tell you. Blake having an open challenge makes me curious, but hey, the iguana, having an iguana was a funny match. I liked him getting his ass beat. Hey, Ethan Page looked great, plays, along with it, covered in green paint by the end, but goddamn, I love me some Ethan Page. That was really good. I didn't mind the Tatum doll angle because I like story, and I was genuinely shocked that Ricky was beaten by Obafemi. I did not see that coming, especially with the story behind it of him just needing that match to certify that he is the legit champ. Because when he beat Obafemi, he only got up a second sooner. That was it. 9, 10, and he was leaning on the apron, barely standing up all the way. They kicked the hell out of each other. Hopefully, we don't see him in NXT anymore, and this is his call-up, his send-up. Let's see him on the Netflix anniversary show, January 5th. Not only will we be live for that review, we'll be live tonight for the Raw review. This is Cena's final week in WWE. And, Raw tonight has a few things announced. We're getting Rey Mysterio and Finn Balor. That'll be fun. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee versus the War Raiders, giving them a rematch. Gunther will address the universe. And Stephanie Vacre will be there as well because we have Lyra taking on Roxanne Perez added to the card. Should be a good Raw. I forgot to ask, what was your overall score for NXT? Deadline.
Match quality. I liked it. I would actually give it maybe a 7.
I feel that. So 7 feels accurate. I said 8, so 7.5 is pretty crazy.
Meet in the middle. Well, that's better than the ratings I gave Raw and SmackDown the last few weeks with backward storytelling.
I mean, Chuck gave it an 8. Cody Ray gave it an 8. I'm
you put
seeing
that power in reverse.
Yeah, I mean, they need to go ahead and figure that out. So we already got some of the people's ratings for Deadline. That intro, I got to shorten a little bit, but God, stuck in my head. The Undertaker's going to have AJ Styles on his podcast. Look at this update, just smacked full of information. Look at that. New Year's Eve, like we said, 2 matches shaping up to be a lot of fun. We'll be live for that one. Nikki Bella said that she does not, absolutely does not fuck fans. She doesn't suck, nor does she blow. On her podcast, Nikki and Bree, she said, someone put a comment under one of my Bella Army appreciation posts. They go, I wonder how many fans she's banged this weekend. Someone else goes, excuse me. And she said, well, didn't you hear one episode of what she hopes for? And they definitely misunderstood that episode of Nikki and Bree show because I said, I want something with someone and not just randoms. People take things how they want. She's like, geez, Louise. By the way, I still haven't. So anyone out there trying to sleep with Nikki, if you're a fan, it's not happening. And then she said she's all about putting out thirst traps and she's all about it. And she's like, at least I can admit it. So, yay. Fantastic.
Well, so that's news to me. Well, you told me that you were texting Nikki Bella, then
she screws over fans, but doesn't.
I guess then you got a pick you didn't want. Was it a Sheamus because account? Because then you got this name afterwards saying I'm just a fella, and then
hey fella,
Bella and fella. I guess they sound the same, and then
yes,
you guys shown up fella, all right?
Yeah, fella. I thought you were saying hard R this whole time. God, I thought you were saying feller.
Oh Jesus.
You don't want to get in trouble for that one. Totally different things.
Who'd you say that to one time?
Some potato. Don't worry about it. All right. Floating glove? Sure. Somebody's trying to rob the Christmas tree. Legit. I'm just going to sit here with my hands up and not move. But granted, you could take whatever you'd like, mister. So, Punk's not going to be there tonight. And that's disappointing. He is not injured, though. He's filming The Bodyguard. So he took time off for, obviously, Larry's passing. And then, again, R.I.P. Larry, terrible. I love animals, so it kills me to have anything like that happen. But The Bodyguard on Netflix is being filmed. He's playing Doghouse, funny enough, an intimidating and physically intimidating member of the security detail who is known for loyalty and his humor. Sounds like Punk. Sure. Should be interesting. What was the name of the movie that he did? The woman on the third floor. I forget the exact name of it, but it was not bad. And the ending reveal was kind of like a little bit of a twist, but hey, it was something, you know, like it wasn't the best ending reveal, but it was interesting. And hey, it was well acted. That's for sure. Punk was
seemed like a WWE ending.
Yeah. Good way to point that out. You nailed it, sir. It's kind of been the thing with WWE lately. It's been very stale, very safe. It's been a continual
Sesame Street.
Well, yeah. I mean, you think about it. What are the big stories of this year?
They're on ESPN now. That's the big story. They're on ESPN, and you can also stream on
we
Disney
got this
Plus those PLEs.
heel turn,
to celebrate, you can watch those live PLEs on Disney Plus as well. All right. Disney Plus, think of Disney. Who's the mascot of Disney? Mickey the Mouse, right?
Yes.
So, what do you have to do in the men's war games? Do the hot dog dance, you know?
Hot dog,
I'm surprised the women's war
dog.
games didn't go do the hokey pokey out there.
No, they just threw out the trash. Get it?
Oh, yeah.
That's a really
Oscar,
Asian joke. Come on, that was
Oscar
good.
Oh. Jesus.
I broke you.
That took a minute.
TNA has had the better wrestling, but at least Nikki didn't get Stephanie's title. I was wrong. We didn't get Brie either, so it was kind of a saving grace. I was convinced
that was another one. People were like, I told you so. I'm like, I wanted to be wrong.
We never said it was happening. It was a thought. I said from the very beginning, I'm like, I'm assuming because of all the media they've done, it seems like this would be the way to bring in the
go back to our prediction.
Brie thing.
That's
I
what
don't
we
want to
said.
say
And
sister,
we said
but
we can see that, but
I wish you died.
I think we
in the
made it
womb.
clear 100 times over. I think we made it clear 100 times over that we wanted Stephanie Vaquer to win.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
But,
I just didn't believe it was going to happen. I have no faith in what WWE puts on at this point. So, be gone, thought. We strike you away. We banish you into the. No, where is it? There we go. No, that's not it either. There we go. Into the Wooverse, not the universe. Again, we will be live tonight, Floating Head, and we'll have our Raw
live
review
tonight.
Yes, indeed. And we'll be setting a goal as well. If we hit that, we'll be doing some Jackbox party gaming afterwards with the audience. And
we also got our NFL.
our results. Yes, right. Yes.
Results. Yeah, I wasn't thinking of that word either. I'm like, what was that word again?
Predictions. No, predictions? That's after that.
Yeah, something.
What comes before the Rumble, but after Havoc?
Walking!
Yeah. That's right. And we'll be on Twitch tonight hanging out with Liz. That's because it's her birthday. So make sure you go ahead and pop in there. Yes, it's twitch.tv/DJ Anime 2016. Go ahead and head over there tonight at 8 p.m.
Show some love in their stream. 8
p.m. Show some love while Raw's on. Let her know that Into Somewhere sent you and tell her thank you for all she does. We appreciate her greatly here on the show. By the way, we'll be live, like I said, for tonight's review, but also Into Somewhere weekly this Wednesday. We're going to have some big news. Not only do we have our predictions for Saturday night's main event, but we're hopefully, it seems like, going to have some more confirmations for the Rumble. So I'm waiting to hear back.
Ooh.
Let's see if this happens. Sent out a few emails. Let's see, because hey,
a reliable source now as well. And hey, and people didn't believe me. I was right. I said
links
there was
in
a
the
source
chat
that told me Liv Morgan was returning.
Yeah, right. It's not.
Oh, I after that, I so want to say who it is just to be a dick, but
right.
Maybe I should. You know what?
Jesus!
Should I?
Hey, that's up to you. I wouldn't want to pressure you. You know, there'll be some legal recourse for me getting sued because you said something, you know. I don't insist that you say who it is. I do not insist you say the name.
Don't, you know.
What if I said that it was?
I mean, oh wait, if you say it by accident,
Yeah,
say it. Who is it?
it's the guy that paints her toenails.
Oh, that's who.
That stylist. Man,
Does he have like an agency of?
He just loves feet. I don't know.
Painting?
What are you gonna do? I thought it you know, it would be something, but
I thought it was someone else.
I could be mistaken.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You crack me up. Guys, we'll be live tonight. Make sure you go ahead and hang out with us.
Who said that?
You know, who said anything at this point? But I know what I believe. You know what you believe. And together, we all believe in Cody O'Needy. For Jake and Cody, find all our socials down below. We'll see you tonight for the Raw review. Until then, you can catch us both on Twitter at Judgment Day Era, at Countdown Ended. No need to change the name, my friend. Still strong as ever. The Judgment Day Era. It was an era.
Yeah, there's some people,
what
you know, Finn Balor and JD. Right?
Yeah, right? That's what we get into. So thank you guys for hanging out. We'll see you tonight on Raw. Make sure you're there.